right, welcome back to the homestead, you guys. I'm building some more raised beds. Stacy and I grow 90% of our own food, and in 2024, we've decided and committed to growing more food for ourselves, and now we've even moved into a high tunnel so we can even try to get more production earlier and later, and we're going to be showing you guys how this goes all during the year. So stay tuned for more of those videos. But today what I wanted to talk about was being proactive instead of reactive, kind of like me building these raised beds right now and growing more food for 2024. We don't want to find ourselves in a position where there's some kind of a food supply issue or some kind of a supply chain issue that could disrupt your food system. So you want to try to grow as much food in your yard as you can. Not just for 2024, it's just a great practice altogether, okay? But why the urgency, you say? Well, this is an election year in America, in case you're not tuned in. And the latest news on that is, it's all corrupt. Everything is corrupt, just like you've always known. Ever since I was growing up, I've always heard it. Your vote doesn't count. They're selected, not elected. All the other stuff we've seen over the last 5 or 6 years are all just coming true in our face. All the conspiracy theories are floating to the top and all coming real life. As we consume them and take them in and try to decipher them, I wanted to present you guys with Kari Lake. She's running for office in Arizona, as she lets you know what you already knew, that Jeff Dewitt is a shill. He's running the Republican Party, the GOP chairman he is, in Arizona, and this is that he had with Kari Lake running for office in America.
What is, I'm assuming this is our friend.
This is back east. There are very powerful people who want to keep you out.
Oh no, they do.
But they're willing to put their money where their mouth is in a big way. So, this conversation never happened.
This is crazy though. They should want me. I'm a great candidate. People love me. These people are corrupt.
Well, maybe you're right.
They are right. They are corrupt.
Maybe. This is reality. Don't go. Be careful though. I'll get myself in trouble. If you say no, which is fine, it's your choice. Don't tell people.
They're gonna try to have me murdered.
I'm not either. This thing's world, man. If that stuff that came out last week is right about the cartel stuff, man. They say the cartel's operating in 50 states right now. So
what's going on? Who is it? What?
Forget the who. Let me just tell you the what. Let's just say there are people calling around saying, gosh, no, they can't repeat this. Never repeat this. If you say no, don't. If you say, I got offered to buy out. Don't. Because then we lose our ability to get things done in the future.
Here's my problem. Rather than just say, let's work with her. She's a great candidate. Because they don't own me. And it pisses me off.
Yeah, I said for us about ownership.
It's about control.
I know it's about control. It's about being on the team. I guess that. You know what I mean?
They want to be on the team.
They want you to be on their team. You know?
But if they're pushing a globalist agenda, I can't do that. So what do they want? What do they want me to do?
You want to stay out for 2 years. Well, I'll tell you what I can offer you. But I said you can do whatever you want. It's talking head, isn't it? So the ask of me was, it's kind of funny. So the ask I got today from back east was, is there any companies out there or something that could just put her on the payroll and give her, to keep her out? And I said, well, what are you willing to do? Whatever we need to do.
This is about defeating Trump. And I think that's a bad thing for our country. DeSantis is not America first. This is about the final death blow to Trump. And I don't think that's good for our country. It's not good for our country, Jeff.
It's not. But at the same time, I'm not even sure Trump is going to get it. I don't know that he's going to get it. I think what it really comes down to for a lot of people, it's not really about like control or agenda. It's about the ability to raise money to win. You know, if you really want to know, all of politics are about winning, I think. even on their end, like what makes them the most money?
I know. All these consultants don't want their payday to end. And I don't want to make a deal with these kind of people. This is a hill worth dying on. I'm not, if they're going to steal the election to make me and our movement go away, I'm not letting them do that. I owe it to the people of Arizona.
Or
to carry their torch and their voice.
Or you don't go away. But you pause.
This is the battles right now, Jeff.
You pause. And then you fill your coffers.
No, the battle is right now. The battle is right now, and we don't have time to pause on this battlefield.
You're not. Well, you can't scratch their back. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to offer them. And they're sitting around people that have stuff to offer them. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a back scratching club. That's all DC is. It's a big back scratching club. You're in no position to scratch anybody's back, and you've already made it known that if you get there, you're not going to scratch anybody's back. I don't scratch people's back. You know, I've been on the outs with a lot of people for a long time because I don't scratch backs. You know? Where are we in 2 years? If they steal the election again.
Listen to what you're saying. Why don't we do something about it? So that we the people can pick our...
What can we do?
I'm not willing to accept that. Then I'm going to be the biggest pain in these people. Go back and tell them that. I'm running, and I'm going to be the biggest pain in their...
I'm not willing to tell them that.
And they're going to have to kill me to stop me.
No, I know.
It didn't stop with just you. And it really, like I just said yesterday, I'm not much for like conspiratorial, there's a cabal of people who made the decision to do all the indictments. I don't know. But this is exactly the kind of thing that makes you think maybe there is.
Some of these conspiracy theories have come true in the past few years, as we've all seen. Yeah. You know, it's just so shocking because here Jeff Dewitt, by the way, he resigned yesterday, was leading up the Republican Party here. I endorsed him. And I was looking forward to having some good leadership out of him, which tells me, you know, maybe he's bought and paid for as well. Why would you want the most popular Republican in the state to not be on the ballot in a critical year like 2024? I have a lot of questions about why.
Well, so can you see why a guy might want to grow some more food? And watching the supply chain break down over the last several years, I just want to make sure that I am taking care of my family and my wife. Those are my responsibilities because the most capable hand is at the end of your wrist. It's a very telling little interview right there. Very telling little interview right there. Just remember that strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men, and weak men create tough times. So we're about to go through a big pivot in America right now, and I don't know what it looks like on the other side, but I can see the storms that we're going through to get there. Okay? So I thought you guys would just find that information a little bit interesting, to say the least. All right? And I want you guys to grow more food in 2024. I want you to have more skin in the game. I want you to do more studying for yourself. And we have to get back to, you know, taking care of yourself and get out of the hive mind, right? That's what they're putting us into, is a hive mind. I have to do this because I care about you. You worry about yourself, and then when you got yourself taken care of, you'll be a much bigger blessing to everyone around you. All right? Leave a message down below if you've heard about this story. It's pretty big news right now. Hey, and before you guys get out of here, I want you guys to realize that we're about to suffer consequences for not having any consequences. All right? Let that sink in for a little bit. By the way, no one even cares about that story. No one's tried to arrest him or put him in jail or bring any charges of bribery or anything against him. He just resigned and is going quietly into the night. All right? See you on the next video.